Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Have you ever thought about your retirement? Have you ever thought about how much money you would need in your retirement? Let's go over that today. So, I'm going to show you how we can calculate that magic number that you would need for your retirement. But before that, please subscribe to my channel if you are new and click the like button. Thank you. If you have done some research, you might have come across two common rule. The first one is multiply by 25 rule. This rule estimates how much money you will need in retirement by multiplying your desired annual income by 25. So basically, let's say you estimate that you would need $50,000 per year. So what you will do is you will multiply that with 25. So it will be $1.25 million. If that number is $60,000, so if you need $60,000 per year, then you will simply multiply by it by 25. So it will be $1.5 million. But do remember that this does not include the inflation rate. It does not include, let's say, the tax or anything. So this is a very simple rule, a very generic rule that you can use. The next rule is 4% rule. This is very popular. What this rule says is that you can withdraw 4% of your portfolio value each year in retirement without incurring a substantial risk of running out of running out of money. So let's say you have $1 million in your portfolio. If you withdraw 4% each year, which will be equivalent to $40,000 each year, there is a very low chance that you will run out of money during your retirement. So these are the two rules that are very you can find over the internet. But in this video, I'm going to show you with the inflation, right? Like every year there is certain percent of inflation rate, and we need to calculate that as well. So, okay, let's go over them. The first one is, let's say I am 30 years old and I want to retire at the age of 70. One thing I would like to mention here is this number is just an assumption. So your need might be different. You might be 28 years old now and you want to retire at the age of 50. Or you might be 35 years old and you want to retire at 75. So the retirement goal for each individual is different. So please adjust this based on your need. The next assumption is the yearly expense. For the purpose of this video, I am assuming $60,000 per year is a comfortable is a number in which you can live comfortably. So this one you have to do some homework. If you do not know how much your yearly expense, or like what is this number that would be comfortable living in, you have to do some work, like check how much your monthly income is today and multiply it by 25. sorry, multiply it by 12. But do consider, so today's expense might be higher for you because today you are paying, let's say, for your mortgage. Let's say you have kid or kids that you are taking care of, but during your retirement age, or like 40 years from now, or right, like you might not have a mortgage, you might have a paid off home, your kids are all grown up and they are on their own, you are not responsible for them financially, and you have to consider that one as well. Also, you might need to consider, like during your retirement age, how you want to live, right? You might want to have like a vacation 2 or 3 times a year, so you need to take care of that one as well. You need to consider that one as well in while calculating your yearly expense. So I just wanted to put this out. So the next thing is the inflation rate. In the US economy, the annual inflation rate in the last 2 decades has been typically around 2% to 4%. So for the purpose of this video, I'm taking the average of this, and 3% is what like I'm taking for this video. So to sum up my assumption, I am 30 years old, planning to retire on 70, yearly expense $60,000, and the inflation rate is 3%. So let's go over the math. So now you need to subtract your current age from the time when you want to retire. For this video, like I said, I want to retire at 70 and my current age is 30, right? So 70 minus 30 equals 40 years. So I have 40 years to retire. The next thing that we need to calculate is the expense amount. So yearly expense. So I know today I said like I would need $60,000, but 40 years from now this $60,000 will not be equal to $60,000, right? Because of the inflation. So we need to calculate that number. So since I have said 3% inflation rate, so and I want to retire in 40 years, so my calculation will be 1.03 to the power 40 times $60,000, which is equivalent to $195,722.27. So that is the amount that I will need per year in 40 years. So earlier I explained to you about the 4% rule, right? So what that 4% rule says is, like, if I withdraw 4% of the portfolio every year, then the chance of running out of money during the investment during the retirement age is low. So that's what I'll be doing. So now I want to know what would be the total amount that I would need so that I will not run out of money, right, during my retirement age. So 4% of 195,722.27 will be roughly, so it will be 4.8 million, but let's round it off to 5 million. So I would need $5 million at the end of 40 years from now, so that I can retire comfortably. So this one, for this number I have not included any tax, right? So let's say you want to include tax as well. So here's the number for that one. So for that one, let's say your your income, taxable income is 195,722.27. So as of 2020, if you are filing tax for married filing jointly, your tax rate is 24%. So if you calculate that one, then you would need 236,220, sorry, $280.27 per year. And if you apply that 4% rule here, you will need $5.9 million. So that is a huge number, right? So I don't think anybody will have that much money in the bank account. So don't get scared looking at this number, right? Don't take this as a reference. You know that this is the amount that you would need, but now like you need to plan for your retirement. Plan for a different various income sources, right? Like let's say if you might by the time like you retire, you might be eligible for social security, right? So if you get a social security income, you will not need that much 5.9 or $5 million in your bank account. Like some of your expense will come from the social security. Also, let's say you have a rental property, you will get a rental income, right? So you can also use that one for your yearly expense. So think about a different income sources and plan for it, plan accordingly. Like let's say you might want to invest in stocks or mutual funds or like a different 401k, or right, like different retirement accounts, so that you might get dividends, and you can use that dividends to for your yearly expense or your monthly expense, right, to pay your bills. So think about it. Think about different income sources. For example, you can do side gigs. Maybe like you can start your own YouTube videos, right, YouTube channel, and if you get monetized, you will get some extra income from that one as well, and that may help you pay your bills. So there are so many other ideas like which you can do to increase your income sources. Yeah, think about it, like do some homework, and then like come up with a list, and then see like what are the things that you can do to prepare yourself for your retirement. I think this video was helpful to you, and yeah, I think yeah, that's all for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. Please comment below what you think about it, if you agree, disagree with my view. If you have a retirement goal, like how you are planning for your retirement. If you are already retired, like what did you do for your retirement, right, like retirement planning. How did you plan? What are the things that worked for you? What did not work for you? Or like if you are in the retirement, what are the challenges that you are facing? Do share with us. Help us grow, right? Like help us plan for our retirement as well. All of us are learning. Nobody is like perfect, and I don't think like we know everything. So yeah, share your thoughts. So let everybody grow. Yeah, with that thought, or with that, I would like to end this video today. I hope I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.